the art of living in nature's flow, the power of being without force. The moments we struggle most in life are usually the moments we try the hardest. How firmly can someone standing on tiptoes really stand? How far can someone running in haste really go? This wisdom from thousands of years ago reminds us of a truth we've lost in the hustle of modern life. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing at all. The paradox of effort. In today's world, we live with a constant passion for improvement. We relentlessly strive to be more successful, happier, and better people. We read books, take courses, set goals. However, as a result of all these efforts, we find ourselves more tired, more stressed, and paradoxically less satisfied. The approach of ancient Chinese philosophy on this matter is surprising. Human interventions usually make things worse. Swimming against nature's flow is both exhausting and fruitless. So what does this mean? Everything in the universe is in constant change, and behind this change lies a mysterious force. This force is too deep to understand, too comprehensive to name, yet we can feel it and live in harmony with it. The trap of categories. Humanity creates various categories while trying to understand. It divides colors into 5, classifies notes, groups tastes. While this organization seems to help our understanding, it actually limits our perception. Because reality is much richer and more complex than the concepts we create. The same situation applies to life rules. We establish rigid rules to create a sense of control. We form moral codes. However, since the world is constantly changing, what works today may not work tomorrow. Thus, we end up building our own prisons. Wu Wei, the art of effortless action. This is where the concept of Wu Wei comes into play. While the literal meaning of the word is doing nothing, this doesn't mean laziness. On the contrary, it means acting in harmony with the natural flow, like a dancer becoming one with the dance, a poet merging with poetry. In this state, the person doesn't force the action. The action flows naturally. Similar to the concept of flow state in modern psychology, it means acting without effort but with full concentration. So how is this possible? When we look at nature, there's constant progress. Rivers choose the path of least resistance as they flow to the sea. Trees bend toward the sun as they grow but don't force the soil. Everything develops according to its own nature. 3 major fallacies in the modern world. The effort to change the world. Society's do-gooders are often the biggest troublemakers. Their save-the-world attitudes disrupt the natural flow because they try to impose their artificial ideas. Many movements that started with good intentions have led to disasters when spread by force. Trying to show our own perfection by using others' flaws only creates more division. Attempting to control the world does nothing but make it worse. The pursuit of happiness. Chasing money, fame, power, and knowledge doesn't lead us to happiness. It only exhausts us. We think we'll be happy when we have $1 million in the bank, when we publish that book, or when we reach our target follower count. However, we achieve nothing beyond momentary pleasures. While the rich exhaust themselves pursuing more wealth, the poor worry about what they can't have. Both situations wear down the body and soul, trying to be someone else. Nature has created everything with its own unique characteristics. The centipede envies the snake for being able to move without legs. The snake envies the wind for being able to travel without a body. But even the wind says it can be stopped by the smallest obstacle. Nothing is superior to anything else. Only our judgments make it seem so. That's why we try to change our identity to fit ideal molds. Conclusion: being natural. True wisdom lies in being able to exist without force, in adapting to the natural flow. This doesn't mean being passive. On the contrary, it means acting at the most appropriate time with the least energy in the most effective way. Perhaps when we stop pursuing happiness and accept where we are right now, we can find true peace. Instead of trying to change the world, we can learn to live in harmony with it. Because sometimes the most powerful action is taking no action at all.